Hi everyone, it's Alina Z, and today we're going to be talking about how to find the perfect diet for you and what you should be eating. So have you ever felt like, where do you begin? Like, what diet do you go on? There is the vegan diet, there's a paleo diet, there's a raw vegan, there is the zone, there is the schmone, and it's like, where do you do, right? Everyone has opinions and everyone has books, and if you go to a store, there's like tons of books from like 3-hour diet to like 30-day diet. So I know exactly what it feels like because I've been pretty much on every single diet. I tried everything from the Atkins, where you don't eat anything but protein, to the zone, where you count like 30% carbs, 30% protein, 40% fat, or whatever. It's too much math. And then I tried to do the carb addict diet. I tried to do the Jillian Michaels diet, and there was just so many calculations, and I thought, okay, well, French women don't get fat diet, let's try that. And that is a diet where you eat a little teeny tiny piece of everything you want. That didn't work. And then I thought, well, maybe French don't know it all, so I tried the Japanese women don't get fat. I pretty much tried like women don't get fat diet from any country, and nothing really worked. So I tried this diet where you only drink lemon juice, cayenne pepper, maple syrup, and water for like 10 days. And you know how much weight I lost in 10 days? 1 pound. So I was like, well, what's a girl to do, right? And I went to nutrition school and I learned from the best pioneers of nutrition, and I learned that one diet doesn't fit all, and it's all about bi-individuality, and even that changes day to day because our bodies change, our moods change, our environment changes. So I found my way, and then I've been coaching people for so many years and helping them find their way, and I thought I'll do this video to help you find your way, because as much as I may know about nutrition, I don't know you. But you know you, and I can teach you and coach you how to find your way. So I'm going to make it very, very easy. And this is going to be a very, very simple video, so you can just get inspired at least to start. Because I know starting is the hardest point, you just don't know where, like what is the first step. So to me, eating and finding the way to eat that works for you is a lot like dating. I just became single, and that's been pretty challenging because you have to find, where do you go? Do you go to the bars? Do you go to the clubs? Do you go to yoga studios? Do you go online? And okay, well, where do you begin? Who do you look for? Do you like brunettes, blondes, tall, short, all of these things? And I thought, oh my God, it's just like food, figuring out what to eat. So if you think about food like you look at dating, you will be able to find your way easier and relax a little bit into it. So let's compare the two. What do you do when you're looking for a significant other? You kind of have the idea, right? If you like blondes or brunettes or tall or short. The same with food. You kind of know if you like savory foods, if you like sweet foods. Usually people have cravings like either for French fries and chips and, savory meats, or they like pancakes and ice cream and chocolate. I don't know anybody who doesn't like chocolate, but that's besides the point. I'm a big chocolate fan. But when it comes to healthy options, how do you find those? So there is fruits and there is vegetables, right? And most people think they're boring. But to me, it's like dating, the nice girl or the nice guy. And a lot of times looks may be deceiving. And when we see somebody like, oh, they look too nice, they don't have that like bad boy influence. And to me, it's like eating a cheesecake is like dating a bad boy. You kind of like feel naughty and you like don't care about things. It's like just letting loose, And that's, I think, the biggest challenge that people face, and I faced when it came to healthy eating. Healthy eating was so strict. It's like, I should eat this, I should eat that, that is bad, that is good, and like even right now, I classified like cheesecake being bad. And that is a old modality, it's an old way of thinking. And today I want to propose a new way of thinking and getting to know your fruits and vegetables. So, first thing you do, you go to, like, say, Costco even. If you're on a budget, go to Whole Foods. If you are on a better budget, if you want to go just to a regular store, just look for organic food. But even Costco, check this out. Costco has these huge boxes of strawberries. They're organic and they're really good price. And this is, for example, for people who like sweets. And then if you like savory, you can buy organic green beans. And you're looking at strawberries and you're like, Alina, yes, strawberries, but this is no candy bar. Candy bar is chocolate, it has, whatever else you like in it. But let's get to know strawberry. So what you do is you take a strawberry on a date and you get to know strawberry. You know, you take a look at it and you smell it and you picture, you know, all these things that you can make with it. I have tons of recipes you can look at. Like you can make a strawberry pie, you can make chocolate dipped strawberries, you can make so many different things with strawberries. But you need to get to know them first. So for example, strawberries are really high in vitamin C. Did you know that? And they're high in fiber and they're high in antioxidants. So what that does to you, the way they treat you, the way they love your body, is they give you clearer skin, they give you more energy, and they protect your immune system. So this little strawberry is quite a lover. And if you think about a candy bar to me is like that bad boy that may be really good looking, but you know, there are some abusive people out there, and you wouldn't want to set up your best friend with someone who's saying like, oh my God, this person is so good looking, but they're going to beat you, they're going to be mean to you, they're going to be emotionally abusive to you, physically abusive. You're not going to do that, right? But then we go and we say to our friend, hey, have the slice of cheesecake. It's so yummy. But then we don't mention that after the cheesecake, you don't feel so good, right? After too much ice cream, you might have a belly ache. After too much pizza, you might feel so nauseous and tired and just go in a food coma, right? That is not very nice and nurturing and loving to the body. We're talking about foods that love you back. So let's talk about green beans. How do green beans love you? Well, green beans, let's look at the nutrition, have for 3 ounces, like half a cup, have 25 calories, 3 grams of fiber, 5 grams of carbs altogether, 2 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. So they're really filling. And what it does, it makes you satisfied without weighing you down. And also you can make all kinds of flavors with green beans. Just like you take any kind of food that might not be so healthy, you dress it up, you accessorize it. You know, I talk about couture nutrition, making it your own. So if you like, you know, certain spices on your chips, or if you like potato chips because they are savory and they have oil on them, or if you like French fries because they're crispy, try making your green beans the same way. You know, dip them in the same things and just test it out. Take them out on a date and see what they're all about. Learn about what they do for you. How do they love your body? Very, very simple step is to go to the grocery store, see what's out there, and kind of see what you're drawn to. The number one thing that I always suggest is where you begin is making a list of things that you love. So like I love strawberries and I love green beans. See what you like. Do you like broccoli? Do you like kale? Okay, let's be honest, who likes kale because it tastes like bug spray? But that's level, 4, where I teach you how to make yummy things with kale. But find things that you actually enjoy. Find things that you love. So if you hate broccoli, but if you love cauliflower, don't start with broccoli. Start with cauliflower because it will make you feel at ease. It will make you feel good. And we want to feel good. The worst thing you can do is go on a diet that makes you nauseous. And like one of those Atkins diets or like no carbs diets. I was so miserable in them. Like I wanted carbs, I wasn't happy. I needed more serotonin because that's my bi-individuality. That's what I need. I need fruits. I need yummy things. And when you're looking for what fits you, you already intuitively know what kind of things you like, what kind of things you don't like. And you probably know that, having French fries is not so good for you because they're not so loving to you. Now, a little bit of French fries is okay because you feel good. But the threshold where you eat too much, you don't feel so good. So it's like dating. If you go out with someone and have like maybe one fun night stand, you're having fun. But if you're getting into a relationship, how does a person treat you? How does this food treat you? So I want you to start thinking about it the same way you look at dating and the same way you look at people. That's the number one step. Find things that you like about them. Find if you like blondes or brunettes, if you like savory foods, if you like sweet foods, if you like broccoli, don't like broccoli, like cauliflower. Find the ones you like and then get to know them. Take them out and see how you like them. Prepare them in different ways. Try strawberry cakes that are good for you. There's tons of recipes available and I have a lot of them myself. Or if you like chocolate, find healthier alternatives of chocolate like my brownie or my my chocolate pudding pie, things like that. And then if you like cauliflower, making cauliflower mash, or maybe making fried cauliflower, making sauteed cauliflower with egg, whatever it is, accessorize it, take it out on a date and see how it treats you, how it loves you back. And then you might be surprised that you actually enjoy the taste of that food and you enjoy how you feel after. It's like coming back from a date. You're like, that was a yummy date. So make yourself a yummy dinner. But that is where it all begins, by going out to the grocery store, meeting the fruits and vegetables, finding the ones you like, and then getting to know them, seeing what fits you, finding things that you enjoy. When you bring joy, you feel good. And that's what it's all about. A lot of times we look at food and we're like, well, if I eat this, I'm going to be skinny and then I'll be happy. That's not true, because a lot of times we eat things, we think we will be happy. In the meantime, we're miserable because we hate eating the freaking broccoli. Okay, broccoli, if you're listening, I love broccoli personally, but if you don't enjoy it, what's the point? You just wasted your time and money on eating something you don't like, and then later you're going to be like, well, screw this. I'm going to go eat something that I do like. And then we fall off the wagon, because there's perfectionism, there is programs, and if you're on the program, then there is falling off the program. And to avoid that, it has to be fun. It has to be like dating. It's not a mandatory thing. If you're watching this video, you're doing it because you want to feel better. You want to find an answer. And I'm here to support you. There's more segments that I'm going to be doing on step-by-steps and taking you out to different restaurants and showing you what I order, how to order food. But for now, just to begin, get to know your fruits and vegetables that you enjoy. Don't think about taking anything out. Don't think about, oh, should I eat ice cream or should I not eat pizza? Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about taking anything out. Think about, not even worry, think about what you can bring in. What kind of foods do you get to know? And here's a really cool thing I want to tell you about Whole Foods that I really like. If you go to Whole Foods and you see something and you buy it and you don't like it, you can always return it. I don't think it works with produce so much, because you can't be like, well, I ate this potato and I don't like it, there's nothing to show. But if you buy something in a package and that sounds good to you, if you didn't like it, you can always return it. So that way you don't. And also I think Trader Joe's does the same thing. There's a money back guarantee. So it's like dating, and you can return it, And I want to see what kind of foods do you like. Let me know so that I can share my favorite recipes on how to dress those foods up, how to accessorize them to make them amazing. But first, it starts with getting to know the foods that you already enjoy and how to make more of them. That's your number one step. So go out, meet some awesome foods that love your body and love yourself up, baby. All right, until later. Bye.